is positioned where we can see you on the floor when you're totally long on the floor, see your entire body, and when you're standing up. So always play your camera to make sure you can see that, or as close as possible with the space you have. We are going to get into our PFT test to get warmed up, but in order to do that, first we need to get warmed up to warm up, and then we're going to get into the real stuff. We're doing all kinds of craziness for a while. So let's just get started. Let's get warmed up, shaking out your shoulders while you're moving forward.
All right, guys, and while you're warming up, just like with any exercise program, you should consult your doctor for performing any of these online workouts. If you feel any faintness, dizziness, shortness of breath, or pain, you should stop immediately. And all these videos are for educational purposes only and should not replace the advice of your physician.
So go forward with the arms when you're walking forward, backwards with the arms when you're walking backwards. Just keeping the legs moving, arms moving, and fling it and catch it for a stretch. Fling that shoulder, catch it for a stretch. Fling it open, catch the other side. There's two cameras that I'm on, so if you want to stick on one, do the one that's going straight up and down where you can see the entire body from on the floor. Fling it open, stretch the other side. Getting the blood flowing, getting loosened up. You're doing all kinds of craziness. You need to be prepared. All right, we're going to go right into a quad stretch, knee hug, knee hug. All four of those. Hold for as long as you need to, 1 to 3 seconds for each one. So 1 to 3 seconds on quad, 1 to 3 seconds on the other quad. Knee hug, knee hug. You hold for as long as you need to. You know how long you need to hold it for. So hold it, the leg you're standing on, make sure that knee is slightly bent. You're also warming that leg up, getting it ready to work. Then bring that knee up to the chest, stretch it. A couple more times each, just roll through it. Focusing on that balance at the same time. Bring that knee up, stretch it, get those hips stretched out. You know you're starting off with a PFT today, so you can get those muscles warmed up. So we're going to go with a walking squat thrust. Keep your feet about shoulder width apart. You're going to squat down, step back with your right leg, step back with your left leg, step back in with right, in with left, and stand up. Then you're going to alternate, step back with the left leg first the next time. You're just getting ready for the squat thrust that you're going to do in the PFT. So squat down, left leg back, right leg back, left leg in, right leg in, and up. Hold each position for about a second because you want to open those hips up, get that upper body, lower body warmed up. So don't rush through this. Step and stretch that hip. Step and hold. Step, stretch this other hip. Step, hold, open up your inner thighs. So use this walking squat thrust as a warm-up. Getting your body moving, getting your blood flowing. Yes, right there. It's just a squat thrust. It's not a crawl out. Not a crawl out. Your hands stay in place. It's not a mountain climber, not a crawl out. Squat down, step, step. As you get more, loosen up your hips. Let's get 3 more, but go a little faster. 3 more. Go a little faster on the walking squat thrust. Still walking, but just down. Step, 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 and come up. Down. Step, 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 and come up just to get the pace going a little bit more. And time. Just to get warmed up for the push-ups, I want you to hold the push-up position and bring your feet apart about shoulder width and just do nice, slow, alternating shoulder taps just for about 10 seconds. Push-up position, feet apart, alternating shoulder taps, just about 10 seconds. Just want to get your upper body warmed up, getting ready for the push-ups you're about to do. You're about to do a minute of push-ups. Just want to get that upper body loosened up, get yourself shifted, get your core engaged, getting locked in place, ready to roll. Stiff as a board, and good, come up on your feet. So let's get a full deep squat here. Full deep squat, come up and get that knee hug again. Full deep squat, knee hug. So the PFT, if you don't know it, it's a minute of push-ups, a minute of squat thrusts, a minute of crawl-outs, and a minute of plank walks. In that order. There'll be a break in between. You'll have time in between for us to go over how the workout's going to go to get one little small little home piece of equipment you'll end up needing later on in one round. So we'll do that on the breaks. So squat, knee hug. Squat, knee hug left. A couple more times each side. Keep it rolling. Drop into that squat. Full deep squat, getting those legs ready. And that's what you just bounce it out. Just bounce it out on your feet. Just shake it out. Take those arms out. Get your blood flowing. Start mentally preparing yourself for what you're about to do. Shake those arms, stretch them, rotate them, do what you have to do, get some blood flowing, Get the blood pumping through your body. Because we're going to be going for a minute of push-ups coming up. So if you need to, grab a hold of something on a wall, whatever. Stretch your chest out for a second. Stretch both sides. Get ready. Get pumped up. Get warmed up. Get mentally focused. Physically prepared. We're going to go for a minute of push-ups. Let's do it. Let's get set up. So listen. This is before we get started. On the push-ups, while I'm saying this, I want you to do light jacks on your feet, legs only. Light jacks on your feet. Just keep the blood flowing. On push-ups, this PFT is all about you. It's not about you worrying about getting more numbers than someone else. It's about you doing better than you did last time. In order for you to know if you did better than last time, you have to make all the parameters the same, consistent. So if you did a push-up, a real push-up, all the way down to the floor on 1 week, and you only did 15 of them, and the next week you just did this, and you say you did 51, that's not consistent. That's not telling us you got improvement. So however you did them, make sure you do them the same. So a real full push-up is feet together, heel to heel, toe to toe, hands under your shoulders, your chest touching the floor, and your arms fully extended. If you want to go for a full push-up. And if you do them that way, I guarantee you won't see any numbers of 40 and 50, guarantee it. But if you need to modify, then you're going to get 40, 50. But just know that you're always doing it the same way. Thumbs up, yes, does that make sense? Stay consistent with the way you do it so you know if you're improving. All right, let's do it. We get in a push-up position. Whatever way you're going to do them, you need to modify them, modify. You need to do them angled up, somewhere angled up. If you want to do a full one, put your feet together. We got a minute coming up of push-ups. You see in the push-up position. Going in 3, 2, 1, and go. 60 seconds of push-up. If you want to do a full, complete push-up, touch your chest to the floor and fully extend your arm to the top. That is a real push-up. Not a YouTube or internet push-up, a real push-up. You're 15 seconds in. Keep those back straight. Abs strong. You're working your chest, your shoulders, your thighs. Make sure you fully extend up to the top. Breathe out. In through your nose, way down. Out through your mouth, way up. You're 25 seconds in. Straight, strong, stiff as a board. Just block it out. Breathe, pumping it. You got 25 seconds left. Drive. You're not stopping. You're not coming down. It's a minute in the air. Drive, straight, stiff. Your ears line up with your shoulder, line up with your hip, line up with your knee, line up with your ankle, straight, strong, stiff, fine. You got 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Breathe. Don't dip your neck down, keep your body straight. Ronnie, don't dip your neck. In 3, 2, 1, and time. Up on your feet, shake it out. So we got a 2-minute rest in between just to stay, but this needs to be an active rest. Coming up is squat thrust. Squat thrust for 60 seconds straight. So stretch that chest, stretch the shoulders. You know you have squat thrust coming up, stretch those quads. This is a time break. You will never get a 2-minute break on my watch ever, except on a PFT. Just because we need to keep everything consistent. So we know if it's always a 1-minute set, exactly a 2-minute break, and another 1-minute set, it keeps it consistent with previous months. Just keep stretching, keep moving. So a squat thrust. Squat down, jump your feet back, jump them forward, and come up. Now listen, I know we do exercises. We still have a minute, 10 seconds, so we're good. Just keep shaking, keep moving, keep stretching. I know we do different exercises here for 45 seconds a lot, 40 seconds, 30 seconds, and 60 seconds. But what you tend to do is, you know that you have 4 or 5 things in a row, so you don't go at 100% intensity. This PFT is designed to go all out. You cannot pace yourself. Literally, after this minute of squat thrust, you should feel completely shot, like you can't do another thing. Because I see it when I'm in the sessions there, that when we have like a 45-second or minute set, we kind of pace ourselves. We're already thinking about the stuff in front of us. Imagine if we just went all out every single set. How much more benefit we get at this? We got about 30 seconds. Keep moving. Keep that blood flowing. Shaking it out. Shake those arms. Stretch the legs. If you need to modify the squat thrust, do what we did in the warm-up, the walking squat thrust. Just go as fast as you can. If you need to angle yourself up on a couch or a chair or whatever, just keep it consistent with the way you do it all the time. We got squat thrust coming up in 10. So get ready. Don't forget, you're squatting down, jumping back, jumping in, standing up all the way straight. You need to fully extend your hips. Squat thrust going in 3, 2, 1, and boom, we're on the move. Squat thrust. How many can you get in 60 seconds? This needs to be all out. This is not pacing yourself. This is like down, out, in, up, down, out, in, up, down, in, up. Pop, 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 pop. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the way you need to approach this. All out. Stop pacing. I see a little too many of you pacing yourselves. This should be an all-out sprint. Doing this like it's the last minute of the workout, like it's the last minute of your life. Like this is all you have are these 35 seconds coming up. 35 seconds. Pick up the pace. Make sure you're keeping count of how many you're getting in this 60 seconds. You need to attack this. Attack. All out. You're not going all out. You're wasting your time. You're not going to get a maximum set. Full speed. Down, out, in, up. We got 15 seconds. We're rolling. We're rolling. Attack it. I'm strong when you're jumping back there. Do what you got to do. Keep it moving. 5 seconds. Don't slow down. Squeeze in 1 or 2 more. Don't wait. Just pop it right back down. And time. You should be writing down your numbers on a piece of paper. You should have a paper and pen there. Write down your number for squat thrust. You have a 2-minute break that already started. The second that set ended, that 2 minutes started. Immediate clock. So coming up next is crawl outs. The best way to do it, feet wider than shoulder width. Squat down, crawl out to a full push-up position, crawl back in and squat up. If you lean over at the waist, that's going to slow you down and make you weaker. You want to use your legs. So drop into a squat. When you come up, you want to thrust out of the squat. So bend your legs and extend, and then bend them coming back up. Don't keep your legs straight. It's going to make you slow and not as efficient or strong. So we still have a minute and 20 seconds, minute 15 seconds. So you're good. Just keep stretching. If you don't need a break after a minute of squat thrust, you did not go all out and you're bullshitting. I need you to push the pace on these minutes. It's literally a minute. All out, full blast is the way you need to go after this. You need to attack this minute. So we got a minute left coming up. Again, the crawl out. Wide feet. The best. You can put your feet wherever you want. I'm just telling you what works for me and what I think is best is a little wider than shoulder width. Squat down, crawl out, push up position, crawl back in, stand up, right back down. You need to be moving those hands fast. Quick, pop, pop, pop. But you need to stand up fully straight with your hips extended. This is the perfect warm-up to the work we're about to get into. Got about 30 seconds, and we're rolling. Keep it moving. Keep stretching. Stretch those shoulders. Don't just stand around. That blood should be flowing. Getting ready for this set. This is going to be upper and lower body on this pull-out. Stretch that chest, the shoulders. Keep them flowing. You got 10 seconds. Crawl-outs coming up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and attack. These deep, deep fast. Walk those hands. Back in and stand up. Feet wide, strong, stance. Full speed, as many as you can get in this minute. That's only 15 seconds in. Know what your number was from last month. Always review your numbers so you can go all out and attack this. Crawl out, all the way out. Push up position, crawl back in, stand up. It's all out for a minute. If you're not already sweating, you're doing something wrong. Your heart rate's not already up, you're doing something wrong. You got 30 seconds. Let's roll. Do not stop. Once you're up, you're on your way back down. Once you're down, you're on your way back up. Let's go, Jackie. Keep rolling, keep rolling. Don't rest at the top. There's no rest. It's a minute of all out attack. Keep banging, keep banging. You got 10 seconds. You got 10 seconds. You can squeeze in 2 or 3 more in 10 seconds. Fast hands. And time. Write down your number. Shake it out. The 2-minute break already started. Next up is going to be a plank walk. You're going from a low plank up to a high plank. Watch closely how I'm doing this. So your elbows are lined up directly on your shoulders. You have to let go of your hand and put your hand exactly where your elbow was on the floor. Put the other one here, back down and back down. So you're not just doing this. So literally, where my elbow is touching on the floor, I have to let go and put my hand in that same spot. I'm not just going to push up off the floor. Move around, shake out, plank walk coming up from low plank up to high plank. How many can you get? You got about a minute and 10 seconds before we get started. How many can you get in a minute? Challenge yourself, push yourself, test yourself. Do not pace yourself on these minutes. Do not pace yourself on any set, really. Every time you know you have 30 minutes of an exercise, go all out. Bust your ass for that entire 30 seconds. Deal with the next set when you get there. Especially on this test when you know you're going to have that break coming up. This is the last exercise of the PFT already. You already did push-ups, squat, thrust, crawl out, and now plank walk. This is it. We get into the games. All right, we got 35 seconds before we get rolling. Keep stretching those shoulders. You're gonna be coming up and down. You need those triceps loose. Stretch those tries if you need to behind your head. Rotate those shoulders. Keep that blood flowing. Bounce it out like you're ready to go to battle, because you are. You ready for war. You ready to attack the chaos. 20 seconds before rolling. Stretch those legs just because they were tightened up. You need to be stiff. Loosen up that back. Stretch the hamstrings. Shake it. Move it. Blood is flowing. Blood is pumping. We are ready to go in 10. So get down the floor. Get on your stomach. Get in one of those positions. Going in 4, 3, 2, 1. And plank walk from low plank to high plank. How many can you get in a minute? Keep your back straight. Make sure your hand comes off the floor and goes in that exact spot where your elbow was. Ronnie, make sure your hand is coming off and touching the floor where your elbow was. I'm telling you because I can see you. A lot of you are hiding up down low on the camera. There you go, Mark. There you go. Take that hand completely off and it moves onto the floor, the exact spot that the elbow is touching. A lot of you have your cameras way too low for us to see you on the ground. We need to be able to see you down there. You need to learn how to position the cameras that we can see you the entire way. If you have to put your camera long ways up and down, do that. We got 20 seconds. 20 seconds. We are not stopping. We are not stopping. We are rolling. Also remember how you do these so you can stay consistent next month when you do the PFT. 8 seconds. 8 seconds. Keep banging them. Keep banging them. The time is not up. You are not stopping. It's a freaking minute. Time. Write down your number. Shake it out. All right, listen clearly. You have about 20 seconds before we get to the next. What I need you to do is realize what kind of surface you're on. I need you to go find something you can put under your feet that'll slide on that surface. So if you're on a tile, all you need to do is get 2 towels. If you're on a carpet, all you need is 2 pieces of cardboard or 2 paper plates. Anything you can put under your feet. You got 30 seconds to go find something to put under your feet to use as sliders. Depending on the surface you're on, there's tons of different things you can use. Even if you're on concrete, you can use frisbees. You can use furniture movers. There's so much stuff you can use to slide your feet on, no matter what surface you're on. If you're on a carpet, it's so easy. Any kind of cardboard, thick cardboard, plastic container lids, stuff all around the house you need. You got 20 seconds to go get it. And since, I'll give you a second to get back. All right, since we're on the 1 minute game, we're gonna stick with this theme, this PFT theme of 1 minute for every set. Just grab something you can slide on. There's so many things you have around you can just grab and slide on. So you just need to put whatever you have on the floor on your feet. We're now gonna ride the wave off of that plank walk we just did. You're gonna do 2 low plank jacks, 2 high plank jacks. So your feet are under the sliders, you're down low for 2 jacks, come up for 2 jacks. Low, high. We're going for 1 minute. If you can't do that, just hold whatever position you can hold. If you have to, you can put your knees on the floor, you can modify it. And if you don't have sliders, all you do is regular jacks. So you can find something to slide, which I'm sure you can. We're going for a minute. Let's get lined up. On the floor. We're all ready to roll. So we're going 2 low plank jacks, 2 high plank jacks. A couple of us are MIA, but you're gonna jump right in. We're gonna keep this moving. We'll just go on a minute. And 3, 2, 1, and go. You're going for a minute. 4, give me sliders. 2 jacks low. This movement. 2 jacks low. 2 jacks high. Stiff, straight, strong, abs. And if for whatever reason you couldn't find something to slide, just do jumps. No big deal. We're going for a minute. But on the PFT, we did an actual minute on the clock because we needed it to be consistent. Right now, not so much. Now the minute's going to be in my head. We're going for a minute. The harder you work, the faster you move, the quicker it'll be. Just make your body straight, strong, locked in place, stiff as a board. 2 slider plank jacks low, 2 slider plank jacks high. Keep it moving. If you are not sweating, you are doing something wrong. My sweatshirt is already soaked. We're too low, too high. Keep moving, keep rolling. 15 seconds, 15 seconds. Do what you gotta do. Modify it before you stop. If you have to, just slide one leg out at a time if you have to, rather than stopping. The sliders are no big deal. And time. You're gonna put the slider under one foot. And so let's all put it under your right leg. All you do is slide into a reverse lunge right, and then slide into a side lunge. So the right leg goes back, right leg goes out to the side. When that right leg goes out to the side, you're actually working your left side. Really, on both of these, you're working your left side. The right leg goes back, the left glute is the one that's working. So the slider's on your right foot, but you're working your left. Let's go. It's a minute. Slide, and if you had to, if you can have a slider, simple, all you do is go reverse lunge and step out for a side lunge. Let's roll. That slider slides out with the leg straight. So right leg steps back, and right leg slides to the side. We're going for a minute on each side. Slide out, slide back. If you didn't find something to slide on, find something later. There's only one round you need this for. It's only like literally 4 exercises. But find something because it's so easy to find stuff to slide on. You make your homemade sliders. You can use paper plates literally on a carpet, and they work like magic.
I got this.
That'll work. Whatever you can find is all you need. Keep rolling, keep driving. That right leg goes back. Don't forget, the leg that's moving is not necessarily the leg that's working. When I step out with this right leg, it's my left glute working. That's my left side working. 10 seconds. Nice. Sit back on the hip and the heel of that left leg. Fire that left glute should be on fire by now. And time. Switch the slider over to the left side. So now the left leg is stepped back to the lunge, and left leg slides out. So now you're actually working your right leg. So put the slider on the left leg. Reverse lunge with the left. Slide out with the left. Right there. Let's roll. We're doing it. Minute. Oh, good thing. Good thing I remember to put shorts under here because I didn't even check, and I just pulled off the sweatpants because I was getting too hot. Good thing I had my PPD shorts underneath. That would have been bad. Because I don't wear underwear either, so that really would have been bad. Anyway, back to our lunges. Slide that left leg back, slide the left leg out to the side. Reverse lunge, side lunge, working that right side, firing up the right glute, sitting on the hip and the heel of the right side on that slider. And time. All right, we're gonna go push up. The weight, the slider is only under your right hand. You're gonna do push up. At the bottom, you're gonna slide and push it up. You're gonna slide and push up. At the bottom, as you're going down, you're gonna slide forward as much as you can. If you can't do that, you're just gonna do push up, shoulder tap right. But just the right side. For the first 30 seconds, we're gonna switch the slider over for the second 30 seconds. It's push up and slide. So as you're coming down, you put your feet apart if you need to, you're sliding forward. And just go as low as you can. We're rolling, the clock started. Let's do it. 30 seconds each side. As you're going down, slide that right arm forward. If it doesn't work for you, just do a shoulder tap with the right arm, but it's only right arm right now. So as you go down, slide that right arm forward. Come up, bring it back in. Or do a right shoulder tap. Yes, we're cruising. Keep those back straight. Don't dip your necks down. Same side on the shoulder tap every time. And switch sides. Still go push-ups, but now put the slider on your left side. As you come down, slide forward. Or do push-up, left shoulder tap. Whatever works. Right to it, the other side, 30 seconds. Push up, left arm moves. It either slides out or just does a shoulder tap. Keep rolling. Back straight. Work that chest, the shoulder, the tricep on that working side. You need to brace the core. Put your feet a little further apart if you need to. If it's a little too hard to balance, when you're moving that arm, just separate your feet a little bit. Back straight, abs strong. Locked in place. Stiff as a board. 5 seconds. Keep driving, keep grinding. And time. You're going to go right onto your back. The sliders under each leg, under each foot. Hip raise. And you're going to do hamstring curls. So alternating hamstring curls. From that brace position. So one under each foot. Let's do it. Begin. So hips are up. Fully extend one leg. Squeeze the hamstring back in. Fully extend the other leg. Squeeze the hamstring back in. Keep your hips elevated. Your hips are not sinking down. You can put your hands straight in the air. So hips stay up the entire time. They stay elevated. You just extend one leg out. When you're bringing that leg back in, dig that heel into the floor to squeeze your hamstring, to grind it, squeeze it. Keep tension on those hamstrings the entire time. We're moving, we're working. Keep them tight. We're going for a minute. You got 30 seconds left. Keep driving, keep driving. Squeeze that hamstring. Tight, tight, tight. And time. You're going to flip right back over onto your forearms on a plank position. Look up here. You're low. You're just going to take your arm up high. Full speed with one arm. Full speed. Full range of motion, 30 seconds per arm. So low plank, just here. Down even lower than where you started. So you should be bop, 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 bop. Full speed, grinding it out, tension, like you're a buzzsaw. Dig it in there, let's roll. Locked in place, we're going 30 seconds per side on a low plank. Down on your forearms. So you're here, slide it. Fast, we need this to be fast. Full speed. 10 seconds on this side, 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides, right to the other arm, right to the other arm, right away. Switch sides, switch sides. Right to it, right to it. Pump that arm out, brace your core. Body should be straight and strong. Stay with the board. Yes, working, we're working. Stay tight, stay tight. That arm is going pop, 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 full speed while you're holding the plank on the opposite side. And if you don't have a slider, it doesn't matter. You're still just reaching. You're pumping, you're pumping. If you have the slider, press it into the floor, dig it, grind in your back, your lats, your core. Body is straight and strong. Strong glutes, strong legs. 5 seconds. Pumping it, keep pumping it. Full speed, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hop on your feet. Shake it out. You don't need that slider anymore. Done with that slider. Cross to the side. If you didn't find the best option for a slider, now you know what it's like. You'll find another one and have it always ready. It's so easy to get a slider in your house. You have 100 different things you can use for a slider in your house. All right, real quick. We're going to go a minute just to get your legs flowing. We're about to do some isometric holds for a minute each. Before we do that, we just want to get the blood flowing. So you're just going to be here. Fast feet. Fast feet. Every eight steps, you're going to turn your hips right. 8 steps, turn your hips left. For a minute. And 3, 2, 1, and go. So it's here. 20 minutes a day. Hips only. See, my chest is forward, but my hips are turning. 8 pop. 8 pop. 8 pop. I need it to be full speed. I need it to be all out. Fast feet. A little wider. Get low. Get low. Wide and low. Pop, pop. 8 pop. 1, 8 pop. Turn those hips. It's a minute straight. Don't slow down, don't fade. Your whole body should not be turning. Look, my chest is forward, just my lower body is turning. You want to crunch in the waist there. Chest stays forward. It's not a full 180-degree turn. Not yet, at least. Keep pumping those. You got 15 seconds. Pop, pop. 8 steps, pop. Those 8 steps should take about a half a second. Full speed. 5, 4, we're not stopping. 3, 2, 1, and time. That was a quick, fast-paced set, because these next few are going to be a little slower paced, but hard. Just to get it going, I want you to hold the push-up position. High plank, push-up position. Go, begin. You're going for 60 seconds. All you're doing is holding a push-up position for 60 seconds. Simple stuff. Going in 3, 2, 1, and hold. It's just a push-up position. You have to modify and modify it. Now, when you're holding this, I need your hands directly under your shoulders. Your feet together, heel to heel, toe to toe. Take your hands, press them into the floor. While you're pressing them into the floor, imagine that you're trying to squeeze your hands together to squeeze your chest. I need you to squeeze your core. Imagine someone's going to come underneath and kick you in the stomach, and you need to brace your core. I need you to pinch your glutes together. This is how a push-up position should be. And we're going to hold it for 60 seconds. Stiff as a board. Tight, strong, controlled. Press in, squeeze the floor. You're trying to crush the floor together. That's the way you need to do it. You got 15 seconds. We're just holding a position. We're just sitting still. Hold the damn line. Hold your ground. Finishing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right away on your feet. 60 seconds, right away. Holding a deep, full squat. Full squat and hold. Where your thighs are parallel to the floor, though. Your elbows are not touching your thighs. Your hands are in front of you. You're also not squatting lower than parallel down here where you're just resting. It's where it's on your quads, your glutes, your hips. Your head is up. Your chest is out. Don't let your upper body lean forward. Mark, straighten your upper body out a little bit. Don't let yourself tilt forward. Dana, if you can bend the knees a little more, get a little lower. Get low, get low. Hold it for a minute. And I'm actually timing that one. That was only 30 seconds. Get down there and hold. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your quads, squeeze your core. Tight, solid. It's just a hold. You're doing nothing. You're just sitting there. You're sitting on the toilet bowl. You can do that for a minute. Lock in place. That's where you need to be. 15 seconds. Hold the line. Hold the line. Do not crumble. Strong quads, strong glutes, strong core. Head up, chest out. Time. We're going back to that push-up position, except you're going to hold halfway down. Halfway down, you're going to hold. Everyone here is able to do that, unless you know you have an injury, then you just modify. You can do it up on an angle. If you need to, you can just hold. We're going to be doing some bridges, but you can just get extra bridges in if you have to. You know you can't do it on your shoulders. You're holding. Going in 3, 2, 1, and hold. Half of the push-up position. So halfway down, right here. This should be hard to hold, even for 15 seconds, and we're going for a freaking minute. You're just holding halfway down. Not all the way down. Halfway. You're not coming up. You're not resting. Hold the damn line. That's only been 20 seconds. You need to hold halfway down. If you need to put your feet further apart, put them further apart. Mark, get a little lower. Josephine, a little lower if you can. Put your feet further apart. A lot of you can't see. You're hiding. Ronnie, make sure you don't bend your neck or dip your hips. We still got 20 seconds. It's only a minute. Think about it. You only have to hold this just for a minute. 15 seconds. Tight chest, tight, strong shoulders, strong triceps, feet in your core. You're working like crazy. You should be shaking. Freaking don't keep stopping. Die before you stop. You should be falling on your face. That's all it needs to stop. Because you can't hold yourself up anymore. Don't quit. Time. Right leg forward. Right away. You're on your feet. You're going to split squat. Right leg forward. Right here. 90 degrees. And we're holding for a minute. Going in 3, 2, 1, go. Right leg forward. Split squat. Right leg is forward, both knees are 90 degrees, and you're holding. That back knee is not on the floor. It's an inch or two off the floor, hovering above the floor. Do not touch it to the floor. We're going a minute. That was only 15 seconds. Listen, this is all in your head. Just block it out. Just suck it up. This is all just mental stuff. All this is mental. This is not physical. You're sitting still. Just dig that right heel into the floor. Tighten up the right glute. Tighten up your abs. And don't fall for anything. Do not break. Do not crumble. No hands on your legs. No hands on your legs. Don't rest your arm on your legs either. We can hold something heavy if we need to. We still got 20 seconds. That right leg is forward. We're holding tight, solid, stiff, unbreakable. Nothing to make you fall down right now except for you, except for your head. That's it. Your mind is the only thing that can make you come down right now. Nothing else. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and right away, switch to the other side. Right away, left leg forward, going in 3, 2, 1, and hold on the left side for a minute. And I'm giving you pretty legitimate minutes here. Lock. So sit on your left heel, on your left glute. Tight. Lock in your mind. Tighten up your freaking mind. Core is tight, upper body straight up and down. Left leg is forward. And you're just holding. That back knee is not on the floor. You're straight and strong. Both knees bending 90 degrees. Locked, locked. Hold your ground, hold your ground. You still got 20 seconds. 20 seconds to hold. All you're doing is holding. Fight it, shake, and fall and die before you quit. Get back low, get back low. Come on, we got 10 seconds. Hold your ground, hold the line, hold. 3, 2, 1, time. We're now holding the bottom of a push-up position for a minute. That means your chest is going to hover about 2 inches off the floor. Right down here. Going in 3, 2, 1. You have to do it on your knees. This one you can actually do on your knees and it'll still make you stronger. Normally we wouldn't let push-ups on your knees, but if this one you have to do it because it's hard to hold, then do it. Go, we already started. You're down low. It's just your chest. 2 inches off the floor. 1 inch off the floor. Just hovering. So you need to lock your chest, your shoulders, your thighs. Lock in place. Your core is holding everything together. Brace your abs. Squeeze your glutes. Strong quads and legs. Hold that bottom. We shouldn't be coming up yet. That was only 30 seconds. We got 30 seconds to go. Hold the bottom. Hold the bottom. Fight for this. Fight for it. This is going to get you strong. This is going to get you mentally strong. Attack these sets. Just sit still and squeeze and hold and breathe. And don't give a shit about anything else in the world except for these last 10 seconds. That's it. Locked. A little lower, Hold it. Tight, straight, strong. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. You're now going to go right into a bridge with the right leg. So only on your right leg. I don't care what you do with your left leg. Hands are in the air. Hips up as high as you can. Right leg bridge. Right leg on the floor. Going in 3, 2, 1. And go. So your right leg is bent. Pushing through the heel on the floor. The heel of the right leg. I don't care where you put your left leg. I don't care if it's low. As long as it's not touching the floor. As long as your left leg is not touching the floor, squeeze. Your right heel needs to be into the ground, not your right toes. So dig the right heel to the ground, squeeze that right side of your glute. Hold that up position a little higher, a little tighter. Solid, locked in place. Squeeze that glute, crush that right glute. We're going for a minute, still got 25 seconds. Get those heads up higher, hips up higher. Listen, in your head, connect your mind to your right side of the glute. Consciously squeeze that right glute. The entire time, crush it, squeeze it so it's gonna freaking burst. That's how you need to connect to the muscle. We got 10 seconds. We're not coming down. It's just a bridge. It's just a bridge. Get your ass up in the air. Ass is up. Hold, time. Right away, you're gonna go onto the right side for a right low plank. We're not going to do a right high plank for a minute, only low plank. So on your forearm, feet stacked. If you have to, you put your right leg forward and your left leg back for a split. But if you can, feet stacked, elbow directly on your shoulder. Going in 3, 2, 1. Right side, right low plank. Go. Make sure right elbows are lined up directly under your shoulder. If you can, stack your feet on top of each other. If you can't stack them on top of each other, stagger them with your right leg forward. Right leg forward if you have to. And hold. Feet on top of each other, right here, lock. Dig in the right side of your waist. Squeeze in the right oblique. That's what's holding you up right now, that right side of your waist. We're going for a minute. You still got 30 seconds. Stiff as a board. Do whatever you need to do with that left arm. Don't care. Put it up, put it down. But hold the line. Hold your ground. Straight and strong. If you need to modify, just put your knees on the floor. Or stagger your feet. You got 15 seconds. Lock, lock, lock. Stiff on your side. 5 seconds coming up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Flip right over onto your back. For that left glute, hold right here. Push through your left heel. Right leg in the air. Left glute. Going in 3, 2, 1, go. Hit it. So left glute is squeezing. The left heel is on the floor. We're going for a minute. Do not crumble. Do not fall down. Locked in place. Straight and strong, stiff. Squeeze in that left side, that left glute, that left side of your waist to keep that leg in the air. Solid core, solid glutes. Hold the line. Push that heel into the ground. Got 30 seconds. 30 seconds. We're in the air. Hips are up. Strong glute. Solid, solid. Consciously squeeze that glute. If you feel your hips sinking down, push through the floor and raise those hips up a little higher. Everyone push your hips a little higher. 1 inch higher. Every one of you. 1 inch higher. Get them up there. Yes, Josephine, get them up. Kendra, squeeze it. Get it up there. Jackie, I can't see. You're hiding out. Dane, I see a foot in the air, so I'm guessing there's a glute in the air. If a foot's in the air, I guess an ass is in the air. Let's keep it up. And time. Right away onto that left side low plank hold. Going in 3, 2, 1, and you're here on the left forearm. Elbows lined up directly under your shoulder. Squeeze that left side of your waist. Hold tight. A minute, left side plank hold. Tight, 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 tight. Hips up, body straight, strong. Dig in your core. Do what you got to do. There we go. Modify it. Come up with something close to it. Nice hold, Kendra. That's exactly what to do. You can't hold that side. Hold a regular plank. Tuck that knee in to get the effect of one side. Perfect. Ronnie, straighten those hips out. Don't let them bend. And straighten your neck out. So be a straight line, straight posture. Catherine, nice planting picture on the wall. That's all I see. Dana, hold the line, hold the line. Edu, get those hips up there, straight, stiff, strong. You got 15 seconds. 15. Hold tight, tight, tight. Don't crumble. You're just laying there. You're just laying still on the floor. There's no reason to stop. You're sitting still. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Right back onto your back. In that bridge. Hold up. You're going to slow. 1 second to move your right knee. 1 second hold. 1 second down. Then 4. Hold for 5. Down for 6. So it's a 6-second rep. Nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 5. Down for 6. So it's a slow motion. Bridge, alternating each other. So it's a 6-second rep. 1 second to move the right knee. Hold for a second. 1 second to lower down in your control. 1 second to move the left knee. Hold for a second. 1 second down. To be a long 6-second rep. 6 seconds for every rep. Dig in your glutes. Dig in your core. Tight. Strong. Get them up there. Get them up there. Hips stay high the whole time. Hips do not sink down. Nice, slow reps. Squeeze, hold, lower down, under control. Squeeze up, slow, hold, lower down, under control. Strong abs, strong glutes. Let's go, 25 seconds, 25 seconds. Stay tight, strong, your glutes, your core should be tight. This is how you get a strong core. This is how you get a flat abs. This is how you get strong glutes. Holding, squeezing, finding that connection from your mind into the muscle, focusing on what you're squeezing, making it pop. And time. Right back on your feet. On your feet, you're going that split squat position, right leg forward. This is going to be just 30 seconds each side. All you're doing, the same idea we just did with those knee tucks. You're going down for 1 second, hold for 1 second, up for 1 second. So a 3-second rep. 1, hold for 1, up for 1. Right leg stays forward the entire time. Go, going in 3, 2, 1, go. It's going to be just 30 seconds per side. So that should really be 10 reps per side because it should be 3 seconds per rep. So squeeze in that right glute, down low. Hold at the bottom, 3 seconds per rep. 10 reps on that side, give them 30 seconds. Down nice and slow, push through that heel, squeeze that glute. This is how you work your quads. This is how you work your glutes. Keep it tight, keep it strong. Abs, brace your abs. Let's go 3 more reps. 3 more reps each. There's 1. Control down, nice and slow. Don't forget to hold. You need to hold for a second at the bottom. You should be holding at the bottom for a second every time, then 1 second up. It's 1 second down, so less slow than you normally do. Hold for a second, 1 second up. You need to consciously work on these reps, not just rushing through shit all the time. Focus on what you're doing. Switch, left leg forward, left leg forward. Think about it. Every exercise you do, you need to have this type of mental connection to it. Not just going through the motions. Just because you've done a push-up a million times doesn't mean you don't need to focus 100% on it. So right here, left heel. I'm going down for 1 second. I'm going to hold for 1 second while I'm squeezing, locking this leg in, and up for 1 second, squeezing, constantly squeezing the damn glute. Down for 1 second, hold for a second, up for a second. Locked, straight, strong, abs tight. It's just 30 seconds. You just need about 10 reps on this. That's it. Solid, solid, solid. Coming up, a few more. Let's get 3 more each, nice and slow. Don't forget that 1 second hold at the bottom. We need that 1 second hold down there. Squeeze it up. Down and hold for a second, and 1 second up. Tight, locked, strong, and time. Shake those legs out, just stretch those quads real quick. We are not done, we still got a lot to get to. We're gonna pick up the pace here, so now you just work the crap out of your legs, your core, your arms, and just holding those positions. Now we're going to completely go to the opposite end of the spectrum and work as fast as possible. So we're hitting it from every angle. So this round is going to be a minute. All you got to do is 4 high knees, 4 mountain climbers. 4 high knees, 4 mountain climbers. But I need this to be an all-out minute. Like I'm talking here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. A minute, non-stop like that. That's the intensity we need. Can I get your commitment for that kind of intensity for 60 seconds straight? If I don't see that, it's going to be a lot more than 60 seconds.
Let's go. Let's get it. Come on.
Let's go in 3, 2, 1, go. 4 high knees, 4 climbers. All out. Bury yourself here. The only reason to slow down is because you're freaking done. You're dead. Keep driving. High knees. Down on the floor for 4 climbers. All out for a minute. After the first few, you sure need to be fast. You sure need to be tired. Because you're going all out. Because you're going to suck it up and just keep crying it out one after the next. You got 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Hit the floor. One to the floor. Your legs don't even stop moving. It's the same movement with your legs. Let's get quick transitions. Keep moving, Dana. Just a quick 4. 4 total. 4 total. That's only 2 each leg. That's it. It's just pop, 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 down, pop, 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 up, pop, 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 pop. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. So right here, next, right away, pay attention. You're going 4 speed jacks. Speed jacks are your feet only going half the distance and your elbows staying bent. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 speed jacks. See, my elbows are bent. I'm just going elbow to rib, hands touching right overhead while my feet only go halfway apart. 4 jacks, and then you're going 8 speed ladders. So if your feet were apart, think about going in, out, out. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 speed ladders. 4 speed jacks, 4 speed ladders. So you're here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. So your feet go out, out, in, out, out, in. Like if you're going through a ladder, that's speed ladder. 4 speed jacks, 4 speed ladders, 60 seconds, going in 3, 2, 1, go. Speed jacks, your elbows are bent. Hop, 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 hop. Fast speed, fast speed. Quickly. Those are speed jacks, your elbows are bent. It's a half range of motion of a regular jack, but it's 10 times faster. Elbows hit your ribs and your hands touch right above your head, so your elbows stay bent like this the entire time. While your feet, Joanna, your feet are going too wide in those jacks. And take it real short, choppy. Real short, choppy jacks. Speed with the arm. Hop, 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 hop. Elbows bang into your ribs. You still have 20 seconds. I need you to pick up the pace. 20 seconds. Pick up the speed. Pull out, pull out, pull out. We're rolling, we're rolling. Couple more. The faster you go, the faster the speed will be up. I need you to keep pumping this. Speed jacks. Elbows are bent just like this. Hop, hop, hop. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Next, we're going to go 4 squat jumps, 4 lunge jumps, 4 knee tuck jumps. 4 squat jumps. 1. Let's go. Follow me right along. We're starting right now together. I'll do the first one. You're going to continue rotating for a minute. 4 squat jumps. 1, 2. Follow along me. 3, 4. 4 lunge jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 4 knee tuck jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can't do those in a spot line with knee marching or squat to knee tuck. Let's go for a minute. Rotating those on your own. 4, 4, 4. Minute. 4 squat jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 run jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 4 knee tuck jumps. Hop, hop, hop. Those knees up. I'm going 22 seconds. We are just getting started. I need you to bang this out. Push the pace on these. Mark, makes it out lean forward. There you go with that posture. You can't do a squat jump, Jack. You get squat knee raise. Squat knee raise. Just get that knee tuck effect. You can't do a lunge jump. Do split jacks. We're just set back partially into a partial lunge. There's a modification for everything. Always a way to do stuff. We got 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Next, we're going for a minute of imaginary hurdles. So you're going to go fast speed for 8 steps. Just running in place. For 8, then you're going to hurdle hop with the right leg. Fast speed for 8, hurdle hop with the left leg. That means the leg that's going up first. So it's 8. One of the runs every 8. Hop right. 8. Hop left. You have to just do a double knee tuck instead of a hop. You can't jump to a double knee tuck on the same side. Going in 3, 2, 1. Begin a minute. So run for 8. Hurdle hop right. Run for 8. Hurdle hop left. You're not hurdle hopping, just pump. Double pump on the same side. Get that knee up there, Jack. Try to get that knee a little higher on that double pump. Either if you're not going to jump, just do the same side. Double pump on the same side. 2 on the same side. Then 2 on the same side the next time. So run for 8. 2 on the same side. Run for 8. 2 on the other side. You can jump. You gotta jump. Don't be afraid of the giddy up. Get the giddy up going. Get over that hurdle. Faster feet. You got 30 seconds. I need those feet popping. Get that knee up. Feet pumping. Rolling. 20 seconds. 20 seconds. 8 steps. Hurdle hop. 8 steps. Other side. 4. 8 steps. Double pump on the right. 8 steps. Double pump on the left. But keep pushing the pace. Time. So we're just repeating those last 4 sets we did. One more time each for only 30 seconds each. Those last 4 sets we did. So we're back to the mountain climbers and high knees. The 4 mountain climbers, 4 high knees. So high knees for 4, mountain climbers for 4. Just for 30 seconds. Give me 30 seconds, everything you have. Those last 4 exercises you did, those last 4 combos, we're repeating just for 30 seconds each. Let's go. Mountain climbers, high knees, 4 and 4, going in 3, 2, 1, boom, go. 4 high knees, 4 mountain climbers. It's only 30 seconds. I need you to go all out. I need you to push the pace. Pump it as hard as you can, as fast as you can. 4 high knees, hit the floor, 4 climbers, right back up, hop, hop, hop. Up for 4, down for 4, up for 4, down for 4. Keep pumping through it, keep switching through it. We're rolling, we're cruising. Let's go, you little midget with the red front of the red couch. I see you. Quick fix your hair. Keep pumping. I see you. I'm watching. Keep rolling, keep rolling. There we go, Catherine. Nice. Up for 4, down for 4. It's just 4 total. Time. We're going right to those speed jacks. 4 speed jacks to 4 speed ladders. Going in 3, 2, 1, go. Speed jacks for 4. Then speed ladder for 4. Speed jack, 4. Speed ladder, 4. 30 seconds. We are rolling. Those speed jacks, your elbows should stay bent. Hands just touching right above your head. Elbows tap your ribs. And the feet go half the distance of a regular jumping jack. Just 30 seconds. You got 10 seconds to go. Your feet are moving. You're pumping. Keep breathing. Keep kicking. Keep bouncing. Pop, pop, pop on those speed ladder. Fast feet. And time. We got the squat jumps. We're just going to go 2 of each on this since it's 30 seconds. 2 squat jumps. 2 lunge jumps. 2 knee tuck jumps. Let's do it. 2, 2, 2 for 30 seconds. Going in 3, 2, 1. Bam, let's roll. 2 squat jumps. You can't do the lunge jump. Go split jack or modified split jack. Or just the first lunge. Modified depth. Going halfway down. Almost way to do it. Almost way to keep moving. 2 squat jump. 2 lunge jump. 2 knee tuck jump. You can't do the knee tuck jump, just fall to the sides. 1 at each side. Dig, dig, dig. Keep it rolling. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. And time. Let's go. So it's 8 fast feet. Hurdle hop. 8 fast feet. Hurdle hop on the other side. Going in 3, 2, 1. And roll. Fast feet. Hurdle. Fast feet. Hurdle. 8 steps for fast feet. 1 big hurdle hop. You see those feet going fast? Hurdle hop is just straight up in the air. It's not to the side. Underneath the side. This is 1 hop. Hop, right leg, hop, left leg, get over that hurdle. Keeping it moving. There we go, Yosef. Finish strong, sprint it. 10 seconds, 10 seconds, finish strong. All out, fast, full speed. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Shake it out right away. You can lay down on your side. You can stretch your quads on your side. Your legs aren't on fire. You did something wrong. Stretch that quad and hold it for 30 seconds. Bring the heel to your butt. every Thursday night, 6:15, totally free to the public. Please get your friends, family members, and coworkers on that. In addition to that, this week, starting tomorrow, there's going to be a free kids class at 3 p.m. for kids only. So all it's going to be totally free. It's going to be Facebook Live follow, especially for kids. And from there, we'll see about adding some additional ones, some kids class on Zoom for you here on the VIP page. But this one's going to be some public one. Have your kids come in there. I know they're locked in the house. They need something to do. They need to burn some of their energy off. This will give them something to look forward to, something exciting and fun for them to do. It's going to be a mix of boot camp boxing. They need zero equipment. It's going to be tomorrow. That's Wednesday at 3 p.m. for kids only. So don't forget about that. Roll over to the side and stretch on the quad. Lay on your side, stretch on the quad.
Steve, your voice is going like in and out. It's kind of doing weird things with the speaker. I don't know on my side. I don't know if it's everybody else.
All right, so I was just reminding you about the kids class. I don't know if you can hear me now, but the kids class tomorrow, 3 p.m. Kids only, Facebook Live follow-along, open to the public, totally free for everybody. And from there, we're going to just figure out what type of schedule and kids classes will work going forward, just for you in the VIP.
Okay.
All right, each of that, go onto your back. Put your left leg straight and hug your right knee to your chest. Right knee to your chest and just hold. Hold and stretch for 30 seconds. Also, I'm sure if you're here, you know how amazing and the value you can get and how you need this exercise, this fitness, something to keep you sane. So I encourage you to please share this with your friends, your family members, have them come and try out a session for free if they want. We can get them a temporary code to come in here to try out a session, let them jump in, try it out, and see how it can help them, how it's possible at home. People don't realize how they can get such ridiculous workout at home with little to no equipment. So send them your friends, your family members, your coworkers, send us their information. We'll reach out to them, we'll get them hooked up, get them here. They need it now more than ever. All right, ease out of that. Straighten your right leg out and stretch your left knee to your chest. Left knee to chest, right leg straight. So again, just a reminder, the kids class is tomorrow, Wednesday, 3 p.m. Free boxing class, open to the public also, is Thursday, 6:15 p.m. And then we have the 21 days for $21. Get your friends and family members. They need this now more than ever. Get them onto it. We will hook them up. They could join right in here with you to try this out for 3 full weeks, because this situation is not changing anytime soon. They're going to need this. They can't use this sit and wait approach. It's not going to help them. It's going to dig them deeper in a hole of darkness and depression, and so get them on this. They need this now. Ease that leg out and take both knees, hug both knees into your chest. Both knees. Make sure you're breathing while you're holding that. Don't crush your own chest. And ease out of it. If you have everyone come up, unmute yourselves. Right now is the time. If you have any questions, need help with any of the exercises, need help with any modifications, with your nutrition, with your Herbalife, now is the time that you should be loading up on your Herbalife stuff. We practically live off that stuff here because there's not many options out there. No one wants to go to nasty grocery stores. So I live off that stuff all day. But if you have any questions on what you should be eating, your nutrition, your modifications, the schedule, the kids class, anything, now is the time. Let's talk about it. Anyone need help with anything? Anyone have any questions on anything?
Robin, can you just text me the link to my phone instead of Facebook?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
No problem.
What do you want me to do with my PT test?
You're going to send it to me, Ronnie.
Oh,
Okay.
So so to the text that I sent yesterday, you can respond to that, or I'm going to put the phone number in the chat. It's 845-893-6529.
Yeah, send all your scores. We can log them in and compare. You also should know your own scores and where you were at, and keep track of it yourself on just a little piece of paper or a spreadsheet or something. You can see where you are week to week. And don't forget, stay consistent with the way you're doing it. Like, don't do it a different way to make it easier to beat your numbers. If anything, make it harder. Your numbers should be going, if you're making it harder, obviously going to go down. All right, before we go, everyone, why don't we get a flex on for a quick picture?
Good
Going in 3, 2. Where's the, let's see some muscle. 3, 2, 1. Bam. And we are done. If you need anything, you need help with anything, just reach out to me. We need to hop on a call. We need help with your nutrition, with your eating, with your scheduling, with your time, anything, your structure, your schedule, in the gym, out of the gym, your personal life. Let's talk about it. Catherine, you need help something?
Thank
Or we
you.
just-
Thank you.
Awesome job, guys. If
And
you
what
need
is that
anything, let me
number?
know. Have a
Have a
great
good
day.
day,
Bye,
everybody.
Christina. Bye, Rhonda. Bye,
Great
Ricky.
job,
Bye,
guys.
Jamie.
Great
Bye,
job,
Bye,
Rocky.
Catherine. Bye, Jackie.
Later.
Bye, Ronnie.
Awesome job,
Bye.
everybody. Great job to push through today.
Thank you, coach.
Thanks, Steve. Bye, everybody.
Take
All right,
care.
Guys, have a great day.
Yourselves an awesome day, guys.